Hello everyone, Xbox7752 here, and I am here to do my prediction video for Hernan Cortes versus Ivan the Terrible. So let's get started. Alright, we are back. Yes, I won't do any weird back things again. Okay, so let's get this started. In long-range weapons, we have Ivan the Terrible's matchlock rifle or musket. I don't know which one they're going to use, but I know it's a matchlock. Versus Hernan Cortes' arquebus. So now I saw the test, and it will be in the description. The arquebus reloaded like in a minute's time, but it was so accurate it took 2 targets out with 1 hit. Now, I don't know if that was luck or that was pure accuracy, but that's pretty incredible. I mean, hitting 2 targets with 1 bullet, and it was dead. It was both kills too, and they had to get 3 targets in the fastest time possible. So what I think is going to go down is the matchlock is going to be faster, but the arquebus will be more accurate. And I really don't know. I have to say that I don't know. I mean, the matchlock looks interesting. It's probably going to be faster than the arquebus. Definitely not as accurate, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna give the edge to the arquebus because just because it's more accurate, and I think like they do in like they did in Joan of Arc versus When the Conqueror. Even if it's slower, I think that more accurate means better. So that's why I give my edge to the arquebus once again. All right, in medium range weapons we have Ivan the Terrible's Bardich axe and the alabarda halberd thing by Hernan Cortes. The alabarda is kind of like a halberd. It's pretty much the Spanish version of a halberd. While the Bardich is almost like a regular axe, except the tip of it can be used as a spear, like kind of like a spear tip, and it can go through like a chop. But the arquebus, I think, is more range, and it can do it can do both of those things, but not only that, it's a hook. It can do so many more things at longer ranges that I think I have to give my edge to the alabarda because it has longer range and you can do more with it. Even though I do think the Bardich is going to be a pretty cool sword, and I mean axe, and I really hope to see it perform well. But yeah, I give my edge to the alabarda. All right, in short range weapons, we have Ivan the Terrible's saber versus Hernan Cortes's Espada Ropera. I don't know. I'm not good at Spanish words. And his paring dagger. Now, the saber, we've seen sabers this season. They're really good on horseback, and it looks really good from what we've seen tests of it on the intro. It looks really good, and you know you could use it on horseback, but I'm pretty sure you could also use the Espada Ropera on horseback, and it would be even more effective on foot because you have the paring dagger. The saber won't do good as on foot, and not only that, but let's look at this. Okay, the saber is a slashing weapon, okay, and Hernan has a metal breastplate for his armor and a helmet. And I'll get the armor later, and Ivan has a helmet and plated mail. Okay, well, plated mail was used to stop slashing weapons. However, spear tip weapons go right through it. So if you think about it, the Espada Ropera and the paring dagger are just going to go right through it, while the saber is going to have problems getting through the it's not even going to do any damage against the breastplate. So the only areas it has to look for are the arms, the neck, and the face. While the Espada Ropera can look for the heart, except I think there's a plated part right there. But if you think about it, it can go through the arms, it can go through the neck, his head. So yeah, I'm gonna give my edge to the Espada Ropera because it's not only is it better, is it a better use against the opponent's armor, but it's two sword. They're using two swords instead of the saber and the shield. So I think you could block with both of them, and you could. It's also the parent dagger is offense and defense, not just their shield, which is probably only defense. That's not Spartan shield. So yeah, I give my edge to the Espada Ropera and the parent dagger. All right, now let's go to armor, which we have plated mail versus Ivan's versus Hernan Cortes's plated breastplate. Now both of them have helmets, so I didn't really want to count that. I think both of them have their pros and cons. The good thing about the breastplate is that it protects you better, but it doesn't cover more. It is horrible in coverage. Your arms are still exposed, your neck, your face, all that. While the plated mail, it may be chainmail, but it also has steel plates on top of the chest area, and I believe on the shoulder area. So you're protected on the shoulders while you're also, and plus I think you're gonna be a bit more comfortable because it's kind of like a t-shirt of armor. While the Hernan Cortes is kind of like just this, like, it's kind of, I want to say like a sleeveless sweater vest, but it's made out of metal, so it's gonna be weird to move around. But it protects you better, but it doesn't give you as much coverage. So these two both have pros and cons. I'm gonna have to say that both of them are even because they're just because both of them protect your heart, and I think that's the most important thing. Well, okay. So let's go to crappy transition. Let's go to battle tactics, which is Hernan Cortes's versus Ivan's. I don't know a lot of battles that Ivan did, but I do know that Hernan did but he brought, like, I think only 500 men into Mexico, while they had like 5 million soldiers. They had at least 5 million people strong, while they only brought 500, and they took over the largest empire in Mexico. I mean, he must have been doing something right. I mean, sure, guns played a big role, but I think he had to been smart to how to defeat them. So yeah, I definitely think that Hernan's tactics are very well. I don't know a lot about Ivan's though, but I do know that he was just hysterical because he was insane, because he believed that he was like the angel Michael, and he was supposed to do what God wanted him to do. So he kept hearing voices, not like Joan of Arc, where they were like, not like they weren't calm. They were just like he kept hearing like, you have to kill, you have to kill, you have to kill. Instead of Joan, you have to free France and stuff like that. Instead, it's Ivan. You gotta kill, gotta kill, gotta kill, gotta kill this guy, that guy, that guy. You know, so he's insane. So he's not gonna really want to think about what to do. He's just gonna rush. He's gonna be like, just go, go, go. So I definitely have to give my edge to Hernan in battle tactics. Alright, so you're probably thinking, even though it's obvious, who do I think is gonna win? Hernan Cortes versus Ivan the Terrible. And I choose Hernan Cortes. Now, going into this season, I was thinking Ivan the Terrible all the way. I really want Ivan to win, but looking at the weapons, he's screwed. Like, I almost didn't want to give him any of the edges, and I was actually talking to CascadeSoldier, and I'm like, looking at the weapons, I don't think I'm going to give him any edges, and he was laughing, thinking, do that, you're probably right, he doesn't deserve any edges. So, I think the even doesn't even count as an edge, So I think it's all good. But I really do think that Ivan is just gonna get destroyed. Like, I don't see any way that he could win. I don't even see how this is gonna be close. Because I think every season they have a blowout matchup. First season was Maori and Shaolin. Second season there was what was there? Oh yeah, there was Celt and Persian Immortal. That was just sad. Now there's this one. This is gonna be the most pathetic matchup. We'll see. I just don't see any way that Hernan can lose. He has better. He's just better in every single way. Even though Ivan has a big time difference. I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. It doesn't matter. He's just. I just know, given the weapons, that Ivan's gonna lose. He doesn't have good enough armor. He doesn't have as great as weapons. He's just royally screwed, and I really do think he's gonna lose. And if I lose this matchup, which I am 3-3, I know almost for a fact that I'm gonna be 4-3 after this matchup because I love Ivan. I want to see him win in the most way possible, but it's not gonna happen. Okay, I really should have thought through my head when it was Lawrence and Teddy. Teddy's American. I don't see a way that Lawrence is gonna win. But just looking at the weapons, I'm like, yeah, maybe look at it. No, the Gatling gun screwed him. Which is freaking bullshit. The one time they don't take the fatigue factor, which everything fatigue is a factor. This blah blah blah. They don't even explain this one. It's like they're like, nah, screw that one. Because if fatigue was factored in, he would never have won. He never even should have won. Okay, the Gatling gun, you have to pick it up, wheel it around, keep cranking. You're gonna get tired. Okay, Maxim, you sit, aim, shoot. You can turn around, you can pick it up if you need to. Sure, it's heavy as hell, but you can pick it up, run with it, and fire. Okay, Gatling gun, you can't do that. Okay, so no, I hate the Gatling gun. I hate I don't hate Teddy Roosevelt. I hate that Teddy Roosevelt won. Lawrence of Arabia got robbed. Plain and simple. He was the perfect warrior. Okay, Deadliest Warrior, I love you, and you're my favorite show, but this is where you screwed up big time, okay? If you're gonna put Lawrence of Arabia against someone that's someone you think would be even, don't put him up against an American, okay? Because you're obviously not gonna let him win, okay? Because he's not American, he's English. So next time, don't put any presidents in, okay? Because if they lose, then you're screwing yourself. So that's why you made him win, okay? That's why you made him win. Because he was the president, and if he lost, there would have been a giant uproar, and you would have just got screwed, okay? That's why you made Lawrence of Arabia lose, okay? And he shouldn't have lost. If you put him against anybody, he would have won, okay? Almost anybody, except if you put him like, I don't know, Saddam Hussein, he obviously would die. But that doesn't matter. The point is that you screwed Lawrence of Arabia. And Lawrence of Arabia is the perfect soldier and the perfect warrior in my mind. So next time, when you're thinking you have a good matchup, like Napoleon got screwed, okay? If you put him against Ivan the Terrible and Napoleon would have been a pretty interesting matchup. Okay, maybe not because I'm looking at the weapons now, but never mind. That's not the point, okay? Pick someone else. Don't put presidents in, okay? Don't. That's where I don't. You're just screwing up the show. Because you're just going to let them win, and it's not fair. It's not fair to other warriors that deserve to win. Napoleon deserves a good shot, and he probably would have won against anyone else. But of course, he had to face George Washington. He's a president. He automatically wins. Lawrence of Arabia, he can almost beat anybody. He deserves to win a matchup, okay? I don't care if you put him against someone else and he lost. As long as you don't put him up against a president or any American figure. Okay? Because that just makes... Oh, you have to make him win. I have to make the president win. Okay? And that I don't stand for that. That's wrong, and you know it. Okay? I'm sorry I bad up. I was going to talk about this on the aftermath I did with Andrew, but I just didn't want to put this much hate into it. Okay? And sorry I was ranting for a little bit there, but alright, this has been my prediction. I will be doing an aftermath with Andrew Wednesday. Twitter in the description, BlueTeamTV in the description, CascadeSoldier in the description, and LeafsNationFour will be in the description. Check all those out. The 15-minute clip will be in the description. Hope you like this video, and I'll talk to you guys on Wednesday. Okay, bye.